I'm Gordon Krater, a retired partner at Plante Moran, at the Just Lead Conference, which has been an excellent conference. Great, that's a great question, and I think it goes back to, there are a number of things you can do that are more formal, but again, to me the best form is cross-cultural relationships, making sure that you have settings where you can have discussions, reach out to people, understand, because again, to me it's not, I don't have any ill intent, mine would be lack of knowledge, and so bring me up to speed on the rich culture. What books can I read to be helpful in that regard? What sessions can I go to like this today, the Just Lead Conference, or what else can I do that really would be impactful? We did have a racial healing project that Plante Moran sponsored through New Detroit, and it was deep. It was emotional. We had everything from genealogy to ancestry to history to it was a series that went. And at the end of it, and I came from relatively modest upbringing. My grandparents came over from Poland. My grandmother was an indentured servant for 7 years to pay her passage. My dad didn't speak English till he was 6, was discriminated against, said we'll never be discriminators because I know what it's like. I can change the way I speak. Some people can't change their skin color, and by the way, shouldn't want to and shouldn't have to. And so I grew up in a household that was very open and accommodating, and so but even with that, I felt guilt. By the end, at the end of the session, I'm like, why do I feel guilt? And my family didn't participate in that. It took me a while to realize, but people that look like me did.
Yeah.
And I had advantages that some other people didn't have because of my skin color or where I grew up. And, so I said, I'm going to take that from guilt to responsibility to commitment, and commitment to stamp out racism. And so I'm a work in process. I'm constantly trying to learn and get better and understand. Again, I didn't grow up, maybe I grew up in a different slice of Americana, but I hear people say, hide behind things like patriotism or, I'm a patriot. It's like, what is it you really are? Well, I love this country. I said, well, you know what I love more than America? I love Americans. And all Americans. And that's what, let me understand and meet them where they are.